Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Squad Sunday, doing this lift, and it's an amazing page. I hope I can do it justice. And this is also my load page for the day. The load prompt has to do with music and how music is important to your life. And the technique prompt is to use wood because it's based on Guardians of the Galaxy, and the wood is a nod to Groot. So I have a whole tray of florals and a couple tabs or labels, some various wood things. I'm not quite sure what the title's going to be. It's kind of about, the photo shows my swimsuit, my Lifetime Aurora t-shirt, and the water bottle, and it's about the music that plays during my water aerobics class. I don't listen to music a lot around the house. I have Alexa play me a few tunes while I'm cooking each of the meals I cook, but I'm either filming or preparing to film or doing something scrappy, or cooking or something like that at home, or watching television shows. Okay, I'll admit to being a BritBox and Acorn fanatic, but in the car, I listen to music, and at the gym, when I go for water aerobics classes, what's amazing is that this Aurora is a special program that Lifetime has developed about a year ago for seniors. And the music that they play in the water aerobics classes that are for seniors is music that seniors can relate to. So you'll see all of our mouths mouthing as we're working out. We're mouthing the song. So let me get started on the page and I can talk later. I'm going to do, if you'll notice, there's a mixed media strip at the bottom and at the top. This original was done by Julie M. of Les Surprises de Geneviève. And I'm assuming that's a French company. I don't know what they make or if they sell anything, but based on their design team effort here, I'm going to say I'd like whatever they produce. So I want me some of that. So I'm going to mix. These are Vicki Boutin's Cosmic watercolors. And I'm going to try to take a light swath of the green and then also the blue, and I'm gonna be okay with it kind of getting mixed up. I don't want to wet the paper a whole lot, and I'm not really gonna get particularly designy about, and I'm sure that's a word, about how I do the swaths. I'm not trying to shape them in any way. I will be covering them up a lot with either paper strips or stamping. So now I'm going to just dry this. It's just a little, I use those two colors because it kind of gives a watery look to it. And since I'm talking about swimming, it doesn't particularly match any of the colors in the photo, but I'm going to be okay with that. I'm electing to be okay. So that was not much effort there. So now let's do the stamping. I'm going to put the water away so that I can't reach it to turn it over, because I would. Okay, I want to use some, I'm going to do ink some of the stamps in black and some in gray. And I'm going to keep the original here just for reference. I'm gonna get, I don't have exactly the stitchy look stamps that she's got, but I'm gonna do some down, you know, obviously off the pattern. I'm gonna do some bottom and some top, and have it kind of going off different directions. I've also got this stamp, which I'm gonna ink in black, and it's gonna give a little bit grungier look. So I'm gonna use it kind of in conjunction with that. And this grungy stamp is from a Tim Holtz set. The first one I used is from Art by Marlene. Kind of do that. Something up there. I have no idea how much of this is going to end up getting covered, but I'm going to kind of put this aside. I want a little piece of paper to put it on because I'm not going to clean the ink off at the moment. I have learned to take them into the kitchen and give them, I have a soft brush that I can scrub them with. Okay, this is a swath. I don't know what else to call it, but it's gray, and I'm going to use gray ink and stamp it in a couple of times and maybe turn it there. I know that the photo's going to go kind of right here, and here there will be a floral cluster. So that's why I'm doing things kind of off to the side there, and maybe there. I'm just kind of, you know, bringing it down. And then I have some little dots. I'm going to do those in black. And I'm going to kind of put those in a cascade. And I'm going to do a little more up here. Okay, now I'm going to do some in the empty spots, sort of like that, to make it a little bit look like splatters. And if I double and triple stamp it, I'll get that kind of gray look. And I'll do a little bit there. And I want to get these all the way to the ends, because, and I'm going to have them up at the top and down at the bottom so that they show when the strips are put on. Okay, these get put on that paper sheet, and now I have some stuff that looks like tangled stitching, and I'm gonna put it in a few places, not all over like I did those dots. Something right there on top of the gray. I'll do some here, then some down there, and over here, and maybe a tap right there. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. We'll see if I need anything else, and especially I'm gonna keep this stitch stamp handy. Put it back away, but easy to reach. Okay, so now let's put the photo on first. I think I'm gonna put a little foam behind it because I want to raise it up and tuck some things underneath it. Actually, well, that's okay. That's gonna be fine. It'll be just fine. So I'm gonna put it, I hate to do that because that covers my stitching. I can always add more stitching. I'm gonna put it right here, and then I'm gonna kind of play with where some of these things might go. I'm gonna put a label. I'm gonna put a half a label there. I probably will only need one label. I want to be sure that I have it there as a background for some of the other stuff that's going to go on. And I'm going to put this one down here, which will help define where the floral cluster is going to go. So that's just kind of what that's. I have several different colors. I know I want to use the black ones fairly close to the top. I know I want to use these, the turquoise camera strips. Where's the other strip? I thought I had a couple of those. Just have one. Okay, so I'm going to put these blue ones. I do want to use those. Let me use those first. Where did the cameras go? I'm not finding the cameras. Let's do, there's the cameras under the blue. Okay, not a problem. I'm gonna do I'm gonna cut this strip in two and just kind of start laying things down and see where we end up. I'm gonna put it out here. Let me do it this way because that's the perforated edge. I'll just put that there, and that can go there. Then let's take the cameras. Maybe I can get by with just one of these. Kind of lay it like that. And that. And let's do a blue one. I'm just going to go ahead and I am going to cut it in half. I'll put it out here, and I won't try to get it exactly where I had the other one. The this watercolor is drying, and the the cosmic part of it is really showing itself. It's beautiful. It's very, very, has a high sheen, and I love it. Do that. I don't have to do it exactly in the same order that I did things up there, but I'm probably going to. Let's see, do I have another orange? Yeah. I want to put the orange there. And I'm going to put it on the top and maybe not the bottom. Don't want to do that. Let's do, I'll put limes on the bottom. I need this to be shorter. And I can use these short pieces down at the bottom. Let me kind of scooch that underneath. Do that, and a tiny little piece here. And then I think I'm not going to use the limes or any of these pink ones. I don't think I'm going to use these wide ones. I will use these black ones. And these black ones are not from Sweet Rush like the other ones are. The black ones from Warm Wishes. Also Vicki Boutin, but a very different collection. I'm gonna tuck that in behind there. Okay, now we need to pull out some flowers. We put the paintbrush off to the side. Now, I have some ephemera. I could do something like this down here and then tuck some things inside it. And I have my foam at the ready. So since I'm gonna tuck, I'm putting it on foam. Let's go there. And then I have some, I kind of want, that's my title. I've also got this Good Vibes, but I don't think I'll use that. I also have some flowers that I stamped and watercolored, and I thought I could maybe use, and then I have some others that I fussy cut from the paper. I want to use this one under here because it's orange, and I'm kind of, there's a lot of, you can't tell it, but there's some orange in the bathing suit. There's, this table also is lime green and it printed yellow, so I'm thinking I need a color adjustment on my printer. I have had that situation before, and I've gotten it looked at, and it worked just fine. I also like these little flowers. They're a different type of flower. They're kind of a dogwood shape, and I just love them. And I'm doing the floral cluster down at the bottom first because it's the least scary to me. I feel like I can get it looking nice without worrying about whether it goes with something or not. I'm going to put these little wooden glasses on here for no other reason than I have them, and I do wear glasses in the pool. And it's kind of funny how many of the exercises that the girls and I turn into a little bit of a water dance. We can be out there, everything from Boy George to Bob Seger and Michael Jackson and Wham and lots of things in between. So there's kind of a, sometimes there's an 80s soundtrack, sometimes there's a 60s soundtrack. And okay, let me now take this and do something right up there, kind of under that, and I think I like it. I especially like this vellum piece. There. And I've got 3 of these. Must not have liked using this. I'm gonna maybe do one of these tucked way up under like that, and I'll just let the glue that's under there work for that. Now I'm gonna take this bit right here and maybe lay it on the photo. Maybe not. Let's go like this up on the photo. Or would I rather have one of these? I didn't put any flowers like this down at the bottom, but I could. It's too big. It's just really too big. But this small one might be nice for right there. And then I could do this maybe out from under that and maybe like this. Okay, I kind of like that. So I'm just gonna glue this onto the photo like so. And it's okay if you can't see that A. The way I filtered the photo, you couldn't see it very well anyway. Oh my goodness, I used the wrong scissors. Okay, so where did that go? I'm gonna do this. This is fussy cut from one of the papers. I'm gonna scooch it underneath these little guys right there. And then I'm gonna do one of these dogwood looking flowers. And I'm gonna maybe let it be, I'll tuck it under, and then I'll let this small one just be out on its own. I haven't used any of these inked ones. I do need to put I like this thing that says friendship is spending fun times together. I do want to include that. I have had this for a really long time. I won it as a prize in a challenge team a long time ago, and the prize was given by an Australian company, I think. And I've kind of been holding on to that. And I want to do this arrow down here. There's a big one. Here that I think I'll use coming in this way. I think that's the opposite way of how the original was, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Okay, and it seems like I could add one of these flowers down here. Let me try a small one maybe right here. And then I'll put one up at the top. And I have some stickers, and then I think we're done. These were made in a class, these stamped ones, to make cards, and I had more than I needed. So this one could go, well, let's do a small one here too. Maybe right there, or kind of out here, or up here. How about that? Like right there. I'll glue it on, and then I will do another bigger one underneath. Yeah. And I've got this little wood one. It's a different color pink, different shaped flower, but I think if I tuck it down there, it makes kind of a nice little arrangement. I wanted some of that yellow center to show. I think that's all I'm going to use. I might cut these blue leaves off and put them under there. And I'll cut these blue leaves off and put them maybe right there. Okay, I'm going to put these over here, and then we'll see what else we need. I'm going to put some tape adhesive behind the vellum, because this vellum does not, it won't show on this vellum. I'm going to do this, and I have some sequins that are in the shape of music notes. And I'm going to sprinkle those around. Just, let's see. I won't make you watch all of this, but they're black. They're nice, vivid black sequins, and they should show up nicely against the white and the, I'm going to put all of these on here. Including the white sequin. So, like I said, I won't make you watch all that. I have a little sticker right here that says things I love. And I thought maybe I could do that. And there is an arrow here that says all good. And I thought it would show up nicely on that black and white paper, which is why I wanted to put it up at the top. And I have another arrow, this gold one that doesn't say anything. But I thought it might work right there. And I'm going to add some journaling that ties in the whole idea of the music, and then it'll be finished, and I'll photograph it, and it'll be on the detailed photographs will be on Instagram and in the Scrap Squad Facebook group, and you can look for it there. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I think this one is a lot of fun. I absolutely love this original. I really love everything about it. I love how the typewritten letters are upside down here and right side up there, and upside down all the way across the top. It's just, that looks like something I would do. Either accidentally or on purpose. And I might do it on purpose just to throw you off in case I do it accidentally sometime. So thanks for watching. Bye.